attended, Ms. McDonald took photos and circulated them to the Times for front page publication. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
That's okay. We'll reciprocate. You can have the pictures of her at the chamber.
She had a lot of fun at last week's chamber mixes.
So if we can get those pictures, that'll be great for our paper. I know somebody.
Yeah.
So what do we do out of the demo? You guys have been out there. You got a pretty good idea. Very large business. What you guys have in front of you is a command briefing, and on the last page, if memory serves, is some economic tidbits that we've kind of pulled together over the last couple of weeks. Contracts, basically business infusion into the state of California, highlight some of the stuff for the last encounter. It's pretty big stuff. Pretty big stuff. So about 1,500 employees, about 1,600 employees. We're growing. We're hiring, kind of like you. You know, we're having hard times finding people that are qualified. We're just hoping to get people more of qualifications. We've been hitting high schools, we've been hitting colleges, we've been hitting job fairs. So we're going to grow. My prediction, so for what it's worth, public school education, probably up to about 1,800, 2,000 people. That will be hard to reach that number. Finding the people to fill up that 2,000 is going to be a little tougher. You know, we're pushing hard to get there. Some of the changes we're doing out there, you guys already know about the clothing mission. You know, we provide clothing to all the reservists worldwide. So what does that mean? That's 210,000 people. 210,000 soldiers worldwide. So reservists that are in Germany, reservists that are in Texas, reservists that are in Guam, they get all their kit. They get all their kit from us. Well, just recently, in the last month or so, we've been approached by the same guy that manages that to do the same thing for the West Coast. So he wants us to pick up the same kind of mission for the West Coast, minus the Fort Lewis, minus the Fort Hood, those bigger bases. They'll sustain what they have. But with Army, DOD collapsing some of their infrastructure, brigades, they're trying to also collapse the central issue facilities. So that's a warehouse, a supply place that has X number of people that are issuing up clothing, and they want to be able to send it from Sierra to Depot. So we're going through some analysis now to expand our missions. So this is long term. We've got some short-term missions, probably over the next couple of years. Some of the work will go away, maybe morph into something else. But the clothing mission, so the helmets, the body armor, the first aid kits, all that kind of stuff, that's going to endure. That's going to endure. So unless the Army explodes to 750,000 people active, I foresee our role in the clothing support to be long-term. So what does that mean for Lassen? We're going to hire some more people to take over that portion of the business. That will expand. We'll have some other opportunities in there as well. I reached out to Susanville, Indian Gran Torilla, because they had offered, I don't know how long ago, but they had brought up standing up an industrial laundromat facility. Currently, all of our stuff goes to Kansas to be done. Can they work up a cost estimate to do that? Because we're going to have a box of stuff that eventually is going to have to get laundered, and rather than just putting a stamp on it and saying it's Kansas, so you have a transportation bill, and then the cost of whatever Kansas, if they do it right outside the gate, cuts down on some of that transportation cost. There's other opportunities for that. So the expansion, the changes in our mission rule, I think will help out Lassen County. It's my opinion. We've got some construction projects over the next probably 10 years is what we look at. Yeah, so about 10 years, we've got some significant construction projects that we're looking at. We would love buildings. We don't fare well, and that's just because of the Department of Defense, Army, where we sit as far as the priorities. They're going to build barracks at Fort Hood before they build a warehouse for us, or allow me to spend my own money to build a warehouse at the Depot. But we're going to create some more open areas. We're going to improve some of our current infrastructure because storage, inside storage doesn't kind of grow on trees. So we got to do the best we can as far as maximizing that. you guys can see some of our statistics in there as far as what we have. Outside storage, that's expanding as well. But we have to have it in order to offer it. So we're working up some solution sets to have the outside storage, which means rather than the tumbleweed areas we already have the car stands built in, so when a customer comes and says, yeah, I want to park my Caterpillars or fill in the blank there, we got it and it's set. So we'll see some construction opportunities coming up probably in the next 3 to 5 definitely, out to 10 and a lot more. We brought in the Corps just recently to work on our long-term vision on what we, fantasy world. So I put on a Peter Pan hat and I said, okay, where are we going in the next 10 years? And if you guys remember the adage, no plan survives first contact. As soon as that plan is published, we'll see how good it is. But, we've got some plans out as far as where we want to go in the future. How are we going to support DoD? How are we going to remain relevant for the National Defense Strategy? We're visiting on Thursday. We're going down to Edwards Air Force Base, and we're going to present to the California Military Commission. What is Sierra's role for California? What is Sierra's role supporting the National Defense Strategy? What is the purpose? What is our goal out there? Now, to be honest, we have a very good business model.
Is that what this is going to design to address that presentation Thursday?
Yes and no. Yes and no. We're going to present this one, but we've also got some talking points with them. It's 13 or 12 retired flag officers, just some of the vernacular changes. But these are the talking points, and then we have
this particular slide.
that was particular, yes.
Speaks to that.
Yeah, it does. It does. Well, like I said, we'll change some of the verbs, but essentially it does. But we have a very good business model over at the depot. Very successful. So if we garner more business from other entities inside of DoD, it's not critical for our survival. The current people who fund us, program managers, program executive offices, Air Force, etc. We're okay for a while. Probably out 5, 10 years. 5 years definitely. After that, I'll pull out my smoke-filled crystal ball and go from there. But we're not trying to garner more business. Our main concern, our main goal, coming up talking to y'all, talking to the Military Commission in California, seeing Senator Boxer's office and Feinstein's office next week, is awareness. Make sure that they know we exist and what our role is. If we believe we play an important role, not just for California, but for DoD. So you guys came out there 2 years ago?
About 18 months ago, maybe.
Okay, so we were working on the armor mission. We were taking all the armor off the Humvees.
Yeah, they had that stuff laying on the ground where they were repairing and painting.
Okay. So that mission will come to an end at a certain point. They're going to put a pin in it and say, okay, you guys are done. You've done all you're going to do. I think the number was 11,794 or something like that. Whatever that magic number is. But there'll be other things that we do out there. But if organizations that talk at the elected level, if they don't understand what we do, and they don't understand who we support, everyone supports the warfighter. It's kind of generic. But if they don't understand the commodities, armor, clothing, repair parts, non-standard equipment, if they don't understand what that means, they can't convey that across their different boundaries either.
Well, a big part of what we saw, too, while we were there is they were just starting the, you might say, bringing back from Afghanistan, kind of
the non-standard equipment.
Yeah, anyway, they were coming in these big, huge boxes with all kinds of stuff in it, and they were opening them up and sorting through, and some of it was going to be reused, some of it would probably not be, and some had to be repaired. And so they were in the process of doing a lot of that kind of work. So,
and that'll continue
as the war zones kind of settle down.